What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Battle Brothers. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and continue our journey and our aspiration of going down to Thurnwall so that we can get every single location on the map all nice and locked in. We're struggling. I think Thurnwall is way the hell down there. So we'll probably want to pick up some work along the way. Let's go back to Grimstad and see what they've got on hold for us here. They've got to have something good. There is a job. It's for 3 skulls. Mine off Brigand at large. No, we can't handle 3 skulls right now. That's going to be too much for us. And so I'm going to leave it behind. We have 12 out of 20 men right now. We've got a little bit of cash. Food is looking a tad light, so we probably want to solve that before we go any further. Wow, those furs are being sold at a premium. No lie. That is expensive. Okay. Everything here is really expensive. That's probably because they're being ambushed. Okay. No, Juan, it's a ambush. You guys ever heard that joke before? You should definitely look up the ambush joke. It's not a bacon tree, it's a ambush. It's funny every time. I don't know why that joke always makes me laugh, but it always makes me laugh. You come to find Gunner leaning against a tree. He's shaking and saliva is dropping from his lips. I'm alright, sir. My cut leg muscle's just a little infected. Give me time. I'll get better. You purse your lips. Perhaps he'll get better on his own, but hardly be in fighting shape if he goes without care. So what does that mean? Infected wound. That's also new. I've never seen that before. We have medical supplies on hand, so I don't think there's any reason why he should... Oh my god, we are all kinds of beat up right now. Okay, so maybe it would be better if we kind of stayed off of it for a little bit. We need to make it to the next town over, though, before we can really do a whole lot, because we need to buy some band-aids and everything else. Down to Gunholm we go. I'm going to put this on double speed, and we're just going to watch out for trouble as we go along. Do we not have enough medical supplies? I don't know if we have enough medical supplies, and that might be the first punishment, letting us know that, oh my god, everything's so expensive down here. Food's not bad. Food's doable, so we will refill our food supply right now so that we got a little bit more vittles to go around. Band-aids are not going to be helpful, so I'm probably going to leave those where they're at. I don't think I'm going to go out on a limb for that. We need medical supplies, something fierce, but they're $342, which is brutal. Like, that's really expensive. We can't afford it. So I'm going to sell a Morning Star. And that's pretty much the only thing I have to sell, actually. And I'm just going to have to eat the hit on that one because we need people to be able to heal while we travel. And if they can't do that, we've got a locked quest right there. Let's head on down to Hirschmark. Unfortunately, we haven't been lucky so far. Healing all your men takes between 6 and 11 and requires between 26 and 62 medical supplies. You can carry 100 units at most. Yeah, that last battle didn't go so great for us. The last battle was a bit of a shit fest. A festival of the poodoo. Golden Order? What the hell is the Golden Order? They got a couple of quests right here. I'm actually looking for 1 skulls, just like little easy jobs we can do while we try to work our way through here and not die. Why are medical supplies so expensive? Like, why are all the prices so jacked up right now? Like, everything is selling for twice its worth at the moment, which is brutal. Like, it's really hurting us. I'm going to get some ground grains in here just because we have the cash for it. I'm going to have to liquidate a number of assets just to get us moving on money so that we can pay for that right there, and then we're going to have to look for work. Dim candles, so he will pay us our swords. A small chest must go to Stohlhoven to the southeast. Men have killed each other. Alright, so let's talk money. 40 in advance, 70, 170 when the job's done. You got to pay me more. Alright, I'll accept the contract. Where's Stohlhoven? Stohlhoven is right there. That's kind of not in the direction I wanted to go, but it's a direction, so I guess we'll set off that way. Heading on down the road, doing Battle Brothers shit, walking through a forest, farting, wearing armor. That's what you do when you wear armor, right? When I wear my armor. All you guys looking at me all judgy right now, just being like, oh my god, look at this guy, he fights when he wears armor. I'm not saying that it's like a requirement, but one thing leads to another, you know? One thing leads to another. An amber collector. Oh, we're just going to cross the river. Alright. There's 8 brigands right there. We get paid 180 on arrival. So now inside of Stohlhoven, we're going to want to decide... Oh, some 1 skull contracts. This guy wants me to take a Crate to Thal. I think Thal is in the southwest. How far you want me to go? 60? Pay me more. Oh, really? They'll stop. Okay, I just wanted to see how many times I could click that I wanted a new order. Follow the tracks and kill the creatures so that we can live in peace again. What's it worth to you? 330? 360? Alright, I'll accept it. And so they want me to hunt someone who is disappearing their villagers out here somewhere. It's only been a couple of days, so we are still wounded. We'll want to watch out for that. I'm going to leave the time running for a moment. And he's got a fractured rib. Holstein has got a cut arm sinew, so yeah, that last fight did not go great for us. Last fight presumably could have gone a lot better. I'm going to wait for supplies to come in the morning. We've got creatures walking off in some direction over there. Fighting in this state might be a horrible plan. Oh, it's dire wolves, and they said that was one. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, there's no medical supplies here, so it's not going to matter anyways. That is going to be an irrelevant factor. I may have gotten us into trouble. Looks like they really, really want us now. Yeah, your scout reports he's seen some dire wolves. No kidding. They're right behind us. 6 of them, in fact. But everybody's got wounds, and so we're going to have to do our best to try and bring this one home. I didn't get a chance to set up a shield wall or anything like that. So if we can't manage to hammer this out, it might get ugly. I'm going to have to swap one of these guys in. Hopefully our attacks go okay, but things have been better for our dear men. Do you have the swap ability? You do not. I could have him step into right there, but instead I'm going to have him forestall his turn. Wait and see what we can do here. He doesn't have the reach, unfortunately, and that'll take him a ton of AP to get over there. What does its attack cost? 4? And he's got... what is that weapon? I don't know what that weapon is, so unfortunately I'm going to stall his turn too. I need to start getting swap on some of my archers so that they can move out when they need to. They can bail a little bit. I would go for a shield wall just in case they come up this way. Maybe give us a little bit of an advantage. I would put up a shield on that one. We'll start looping around this way. And we'll consider a spear wall just in case anybody tries to walk up on you. Spear wall right there. That'll be fine. It'll work for fatigue for now. We've got a swordsman right there who can step forward into an attack zone. The 60% chance to hit, he managed to land that one, although that does leave him dangerously exposed for the next turn. A little bit of damage out right there. If you've got the swap ability, I would swap with him, please. Just get yourself out of there, Gisbert. Just don't be that guy today. Protect him by putting up a shield wall right there. And shields up, I guess. Can't really do much else. Can't really do much else. Shields up and riposte. For the dire wolves, I wanted to see if I could get some hits off right there, but it didn't work out that way. Now we've got the ability to advance him this way, and hopefully we'll be alright. End your turn. End your turn. They are going to move first, though. He went after somebody I didn't want him to. Unfortunate. Did a little bit of damage to the armor. Block that with the shield, though. Nice. That's perfect. Missed with the shield stab, unfortunately. Or, I'm sorry, with the spear wall. I was really hoping that would work out for us, and they just didn't walk into the spear wall. They just refused to do it. Yeah, with 3 attacks, this is just going to get worse and worse. Who's wounded? There you go. Work on him. We will fight back on that side. Can't land a hit right there, unfortunately. Barely landed a hit right there. Ham Hock, go to there. They did not do what I expected them to do, unfortunately. Oh, shit, there's one right there. My bad. We are dealing damage. It's just we're killing their armor first instead of killing them. It's the real unfortunate part. There we go. Kill off one of them so that maybe their morale suffers a little bit. And now on this turn, we're going to have to sink some serious hits. We may come through this one on top, but it's going to be a close one if and when we do. Probably should have stayed shields up, but we appear to be pulling through okay. I would actually keep you out of the line. Just don't even bother. You're actually an archer? Oh, shit. I don't like that it doesn't swap you back to your default weapons in between combat. That's one of those things that I would really, really like to see. Couldn't do anything to him, huh? Couldn't do anything to him either. You guys are just failing me right now. Failing me miserably. At least somebody didn't fail me today. There we go. Cut him down. Swarm in all around him. Don't give him shit. Well, give him shit, but you get what I mean. There we go. A little bit more damage done. Oh, shit. There's one right there. I didn't even see that one. Taking some hits. Taking some definite hits. Ah, and he's tired, so unfortunately his combat is over. That one's down, though. I keep hoping they'll try to run away, but doesn't look like it's going that way just yet. Move into there. Apply the Warhammer to him. Get him surrounded up so that he's got less targets to pick from. You don't do anything. Just walk up that way and let your energy come back. You get behind your shield for now, just in case he decides it's over. Let him run. I'm not going to push that one further than I need to push it. Inside of our loot, we've got ourselves an unusually large wolf pelt. We got some of our gear back from our dead guy, so that's alright. Don't know how much money we're going to see from the Stohlhoven stuff. The beast slain, you order the men to take their pelts as evidence. The trade master should be happy to see them. So let's take them back to the trade master. There's our 360 crowns. Successful hunt completed. And as far as that goes, we're going to need a new man. Conrad the Fisher. He's used to physical labor. Sounds good to me. We've also got Torleif, but I don't think I want him right now. It's weird that all of their stuff is marked up like a ridiculous amount, but it says this is worth 200 and then it sells for 35. I'm wondering if that's just a display bug or like what that is. I'm just going to sell them because the price never seems to go up on those. I've never once seen them sell for what it actually says they're worth. So, and that's like in 50 plus hours of gameplay. So I'm like, alright, cool, whatever, I guess. Everything seems to be selling at very, very high prices right now, so we're not going to be able to do a whole lot there. I would use that money to buy some food. And we'll worry about equipment for the new guy later. Like, not right now, basically. We'll give him a arming sword. He's got a fisherman's net. I would not have him use that. I need to get a couple more guys with axes so that I can break shields. If I could break shields, it would make our journey a little bit more simple, I think. I need you to stay the hell away from brigands for now. There's peasants over there. We are actually down on a peninsula, so let's head up north. And once we arrive at some kind of resolution, I'll get back with you. Wessenfels bound. Unfortunately, we've arrived under the cover of nighttime, which means we're going to waste a little bit of time here trying to get into the shops and doing whatever it is that we do. In fact, it might be better worth it just to make the run for Thal. This was the job I was going to take, and actually that would have been a convenient one to bring me down here for like 200 gold or so. But sometimes you don't get convenient stuff that happens. Sometimes you just got to kind of go with it. Let's see here. They want me to ask a guard a caravan. Not interested for now. I wish it kept the quest there so that I could go do my business down south and then come back and get it, but it's just the way life goes sometimes. Those are overpriced. We've got some cheeses and things down here. Everything's looking kind of overpriced at the moment, so I'm not going to buy anything. More than likely due to the fact that they're being raided at the moment. Let's go down to Thurnwall. We'll finish off our next objective. We got a whole bunch of people that leveled up from that last go, too. Oh, did we? I thought we got more than that. Well, he's leveled up to 5, I guess. So I would increase his encumbrance. I would increase his melee skill. I would increase his melee defense, actually. Make Hamhawk a little bit better at his job. Everybody else appears to be healing up nicely. They're not so badly beat up. He's traumatized and he has an infected wound. He's got a pierced side, so that's got a little bit of time left on it. Dark-hearted. Let's go for melee skill, melee defense, and then as a final go, we'll add a little bit of morale onto you to even you out a tiny bit. With your perks, you've already got that. With execution against targets that have suffered injury effects. Let's maybe go with... We'll go with that perk right there to give him some more HP. That bumps him up to 56. It's a lot for a perk, but if they've already got a lot of HP, seems like it works out pretty well, because with 78 hit points, their chance of getting one-shot, it goes down considerably. It goes down so as to force you to give consideration to the fact that it didn't go down there. Go down to Thurnwall, and we'll see how this resolves, and I think it's going to be pretty swell down here. Cool. We've been everywhere on Earth. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Alright, so we got dogs in here. Can't afford them right now, unfortunately, so I'm not going to go after that one. But I think we visited every town and location in the world. No, I don't want to cancel it. When's it going to go through, though? There's still some settlements left to visit. There we go. You soon discovered that the wanderlust of which the Skalds sing is not as widespread as they say. Your decision for the band to broaden its horizons is met with grumbling about forced marches and nights on the road, but not all join in the lamenting. If a day's march and a night spent in the rain weighs you down, how will you face an orc charge? Cottonwood asks the men, only to get the snappish reply, try and alert. You crack the whip, though, and force them to do it. In each village and town, you encourage the men to make themselves known, and they take this request to heart, getting in brawls, passing out in the town square, threatening the merchants, and harassing the settlement's daughters. Whatever the poor tradesmen and farmers think of the company, at least they won't soon forget you. Having traveled to the edges of the map, the name The Heavy Hand of the Game is more widely known, and you earned a better understanding of the land. So we have people in good spirits, we have some people who are eager, some people who are in low spirits are now content. So that's great. Hopefully we'll get a new thing to work on soon. I'm going to go to Holnisland, and we'll see if there's anything out this way that works out for us. There are some goblin raiders right here that are running from us. I don't know how bad they are, but we can try. You know, on second thought, I'm just not going to do the goblins. I seem to recall them being, like, really, really nasty back in the day. And, nah, I'm good. I remember goblins, I think it was like they have, like, poison arrows or something like that. Or they do something bad. Like, I remember people complaining on the forums that goblins were like 80 times as terrifying as orcs and undead and everything else. And people being really, really upset about it, so it's been a while. I can customize Barber. Okay, I don't want to really customize anybody right now, but guess if that's what you're into, we could do that. Play a little Barbie dress-up time. I'm going to have to spend some money on medical supplies. People are just beat up right now, and they aren't making it. Let's see here. If you do good, people of Holnisland are wary. He's down yonder. Okay, I'm all ears. So he wants us to go to Hirschmark in the north. He wants to pay us $250. Sure, I'll haggle once, and that'll get me up to $260. Then I'll take it. I do kind of wish that I could take multiple quests at the same time. But I guess you can't. It'd be cool if you could, like, take 2 or 3 at the same time so that you could actually make some real money instead of being broke all the time. Because I feel like I'm pretty poor 90% of the time in this game. I feel like I have 0 money whatsoever. And right about the time you start to accumulate some, you get into a big fight that, like, wipes out half your team, and you're like, well, shit. So I find myself playing like a coward a lot of the time in this game, just being paranoid of anything that might happen. Brigands, 12 of them. 6 brigands, that's doable. Some brigand raiders. Yeah, fight the 6 of them. We can handle 6 raiders. I mean, they'll have a little bit better gear, but unfortunate. Wish we could have landed that hit, but we didn't, so no point complaining about it. They're going to move forward. If we could pick up some really, really nice loot from this one, I'd be fairly happy. Move him back out of the line so that he doesn't have to deal with this shit. We'll put him in with his shield up. You, sir. Yeah. Why not? Cut that guy's ear off. I think he deserves it. He's a brigand, after all. He's an outlaw, and what that meant in medieval times is that you were actually 100% literally outside the law. So if you were an outlaw in medieval times, somebody could just do anything to you. Like, they could roll into your house, take your stuff, murder you. It didn't matter. You were an outlaw. That's what you deserve for being an evil brigand, basically. Oh my god, it's so nice to fight enemies that are, like, not putting the screws to us for once. Can't get there and still strike, but I'm going to move him forward. Nice. Oh, he's going to throw a javelin at me. Okay. I see how it is. Just keep shooting at him. If you got arrows, keep them going out. I would loop around to right there. I was hoping he would have more AP left after that. Never mind then. You move to there and start firing arrows at all these dudes that are turtling in the background. Don't let them have nothing. His morale's wavering a little bit. So, oh, nope, you're in combat. Never mind. That's cool. I like damaging my armor for no reason. If we could slay one of these dudes, that'd be really, really awesome. It would be preferable. I would prefer it. Preferable. There we go. Sorry, my mouth's not working today. We can destroy his armor. Well, there you go. It broke his helmet. That's not bad. That's definitely an acceptable exchange. That guy's throwing axes at dudes and broke his helmet, so let's get in here and... Oh yeah, there's a brigand right there. Let's get in here and shut down these ranged guys. I'm suggesting that rushing them is probably the best thing we can do here. Sure, why not? Damage that shield a little bit. Oh, that guy's got an axe. Yeah, that could end up kind of bad for us. I could see that maybe not working the way that I wanted it to. So the more I can flood over the top of these dudes and hurt their morale, the better off I think we'll be. He had a move, but unfortunately I pressed F prematurely. This is why I lose this game. This is why I lose, right here. Ooh, big ol' hit right there. Nasty man hit. One of them rude boy hits. I would actually just prefer it if somebody would go down here so that we could hurt their morale a little bit better. Whose turn is it? Oh, he's right there. Okay. There we go. Keep their morale nice and low so that maybe they retreat. Granted, they might not, but they might. You never know. Ooh, off with his head. Decapitated. His kappa was detated. Very nice. No complaints there, Chief. No complaints there. He's got good energy, so we'll move Cottonwood up, and hopefully we'll get some damage off. I need to extract him from combat more than anything else. And if I can't work out a way to do that, we've got issues. You got your shield up. He'll be fine. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Let's get somebody up in here who can handle this. Somebody who's not afraid of a little bloodshed here. Archers, you're basically useless at this point. So I'm going to pull you out. Yeah, with that good hit. Very nice. And then we resolved that one pretty much the way I would have wanted to. Made 200 bucks. 200 bucks off that one. Got some tools. Got a bunch of hand axes, which I'm coming around on hand axes. I may equip a few of our guys with hand axes. Some nice helmets, some nice shields. And with that, we're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. This is Battle Brothers. I will see you all in tomorrow's episode or whenever the next one goes up. Bye-bye, everybody.